What up, folks? I am Ultrazilla, and this is my review of the Marvel Legends Hydro Man. Alright, guys, talk about your random villains here. You got Hydro Man, but perfect timing since I did, like, the more McFarlane-esque Mafex figures this week. Should have done this, like, back-to-back with those, but I already had that Pink Ranger review ready to go. So, yeah, this Hydro Man I got because he just totally reminds me of that McFarlane era of Amazing Spider-Man. Even though it's honestly not quite exact McFarlane-esque, some folks might consider it a little bit more like cartoon accurate. I don't either, but I would think more McFarlane. At the very least, even if it's not exactly like the Hydro Man we got in the comics, his face kind of reminds me of that McFarlane-esque aesthetic, if like Mark Bagley drew him. Which sounds ridiculous. But I love it, you know, because it's got like really huge arms, awesome little leg accessories, and it just feels like that era. So I was instantly drawn to this one. It just looked cool to me, and I think it is. So let's get to the review. The only accessories Hydro Man comes with are these two matching feet Hydro shoes. They're pretty cool. Just put them on here like this. Slip on his shoes. I don't know if I put them on the right side here. You know, but they look pretty neat. I think I put them on the wrong way. But very nice, as we'll see after with the arms. Nice blue translucent plastic that goes into kind of like a whitish. So very nice. Let me see if they go the other way. If they feel like they fit better. I think it's fine either way. Not really. Actually, now they are not fine, so this was definitely the right way. I had it right the first time, guys. I did. And they add to it. I think they look really cool. I don't mind that the back are open like that, you know, and you gotta do what you gotta do. So I like them as effect parts, and it definitely completes Hydro Man here. This is definitely the full look. And with these really heavy arms, I mean, he's gonna fall over. So the little shoes, if positioned right, will definitely help you. You also have to balance his arms right, you know, but I think the shoes are ultimately going to be your friend here, even though I did have some falls there, but I do think they will work. Articulation on Hydro Man, you got the bald hinge joint at the neck, works well. You have an ab joint, which I wish had some ratchets. It doesn't feel like it. You got ratchets at the waist, but they're both kind of not loose, but I wish they were tighter, especially with these arms. We'll do the arms last, I think. Splits this much, kicks this much, doesn't go back, swivel the thigh, double jointed knee works really, really well. Rocker, hinge at the foot. Now here you have hinge, swivel at the shoulder. And then you have rotation. You can rotate there's no bicep swell. You have rotation at the elbow and a hinge, but it's not much. You're not getting a ton of range of motion. You do also have a hinge at the wrist here and swivel. Same thing on the other side, but the hinge at the wrist doesn't work as well, just because of the way it's shaped. So there you go. It's not a ton, but I guess it works given that you have these big effect parts as arms here. But what do I think of Hydro Man on the whole? I think he's pretty cool, honestly. To me, Hydro Man is such a McFarlane villain, and, you know, with the McFarlane-style Spidey and Venom here, I think you want this for that. His head, it's not exact. Like, if you look back, in my mind's eye, this is what he looks like. But if you look back on the comics, he looks a little different. And that's mostly because I feel like a lot of these toys, a lot of the Marvel Legends, like comic-style stuff, has a very Mark Bagley look to them, a lot. You know, female and male. There's something about it that reminds me of his work. But this looks good. I really like his facial features. It's really unique. I love his nose and his cheeks. That looks fantastic. It's very cartoonish. The eyes are okay. I feel like one eye is slightly off-center, but it's fine. It adds to his like craziness. His hair actually looks really nicely done, and there's a lot of nice little wrinkles in his face. So, and I like the way his mouth looks. So, really nice head sculpt in my opinion. The shirt has a ton of wrinkles, which is awesome. Love how that looks. It's just done in black, but it looks fantastic. Going down to his jeans, really nice as well. I love them. Works really well. I don't know if this has been used for another character. Maybe Luke Cage? I don't know. I don't have it, so I don't know. Because these are really good jeans. Lots of nice folds and wrinkles, and there goes my voice. The material? The texture looks like material, which is great. It's slightly off color here. This is like more matte, and this is more glossy. I hate when that happens, but it's fine. And the boots, I think, look pretty good. Just done in brown, but they work. Because, you know, honestly, you're going to have these things here in front of them. You know, to me, and I'm going to put them back because now that we've looked at that, this completes the look for me, you know? That's how Hydro Man should look. Now, his, you know, the big arms look amazing. I love them. And thankfully, the ratchets are nice on the shoulders. So you're going to get them to keep him up, which is great. I love the fist. That looks good. The blue translucent plastic going into a little bit of white is very cool. I like it on both sides. I like the big gripping hand, you know, and I like how, you know, the war is kind of going all over the place. On both sides, it's not symmetric, so very cool. I like it a lot. He looks amazing. I feel like this is a very cool Marvel Legend here. Definitely a little bit different. You know, there's some effort here, and that is much appreciated. For your size comparisons, here he is with Thanos, Hellboy, Thor, Wolverine, Captain America, Injustice Armored Batman, Pizza Spidey, who he looks really good with, Mafex Venom, who, see, now this guy looks really small. But I do kind of love him with Mafex Spidey here. I think that is pretty awesome. And my final thoughts, I think this figure is awesome. I really do. Nothing really to complain about here. It looks cool. Maybe one of the eyes might be slightly off, but he's got such a goofy grin, I could let it go. It just adds to his, you know, crazed villain. I've had way too much water to drink. That's a thing, right? Aesthetic. So, and the arms are just so good, and I just really like the leg effect parts. So yeah, this is a really cool figure, guys. For those of you that can't get into, you know, an effect part being part of the figure, sorry, it's not for you then. It's like, you know, the fans complaining about the Cannonball figure that he doesn't have a lower half. Who cares about regular Cannonball? What are you doing with your figures, man? You're not gonna display it with... Unless you're playing with your figures and you want to have them both sets, fine. I don't get that one. You know, hey, to each their own. Obviously, kids could do whatever they want, but kids, I think, are gonna want more of the effect pieces anyway. They're just cooler. This guy looks cool. I wouldn't have him any other way because I wouldn't display him any other way. So there you go, guys. That's my review. I think it's awesome. And I think if you like Spidey, he's a great villain to have because he came out pretty awesome. So there you go, guys. That's my review. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts below. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram. Buy me a coffee on Coffee if you dig what I do. Become a zillion today. Till next time, peace out, peeps.